Alright, what's going on YouTube? So, the Evo build series has been on hold for a little while. I want to update you guys as to what's going on with the car. First off, I was able to do the valve cover gasket. Unfortunately, after I did the valve cover gasket, I started the car up, to make sure there's no leaks, it was sealed up good. When we started it up, me and Dante heard like a knocking noise. Dante originally thought it was coming from the turbo, but I was like, no, that sounds like the transmission. So we let the car run a little bit. We heard it, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna park it. I'm not gonna drive it right now. It's already late. Just leave it there. Next time I go start the car, I feel the clutch pedal. I'm like, wow, the travel's a lot smaller than it usually is. So, and the clutch just didn't feel right to me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just park the car. And next thing I know, I can't get into any gear. It's like the clutch is completely locked me, like not letting me get into any gear at all. So I went ahead and turned the car off. I was like, you know what, I'm guessing the transmission or something is wrong, it's just done. I forgot to mention the clutch pedal got stuck to the floor as well after I turned it off. I hit the pedal, it went back up. I was able to get the car into my driveway, so that's where we are now. Actually, the person I took the car to before, I'm going to be transparent, there's no reason not to, Dr. Boost. I don't think he did a good job. Honestly, I don't think he kept his word and gave me a rebuilt transmission like he said, or rebuilt it. I'm pretty sure this was just a transmission he just got off of another car or something like that, because the transmission didn't even last 5,000 miles. And that's not even extremely hard driving. The car was never launched, anything like that. You guys have seen in the videos of me always talking about how I miss gears. I guarantee you that's from the transmission and not personal driver error. Dante misses gears in the car, my dad misses gears. Anyone that I've let drive the car, there's always issues. Even Dr. Boost himself was missing gears in the car and claimed that it was his driver error, but I'm 100% sure it was the transmission. So I'm never taking my car back to him ever again. I don't recommend you taking your car to him. His customer service is horrendous. It's just stay away from him if you can. He does do good work on some cars, I know for sure. I'm not gonna say he doesn't. His cars run well, but it's not carried out throughout the whole entire company, which is kind of sad. But regardless, this isn't a video to bash on him. I just want to let you guys know what's going on with the Evo. So let's go ahead and go over it, and I'll actually let you guys see everything that we've done so far to it. Alright guys, so took off the exhaust manifold, took off the downpipe, the turbo, all that's out, upper intercooler piping, intercooler, radiator, battery, we got all that out so far. So pretty much this is what the Evo is looking like as of right now. Just the motor is in there with the transmission and all that. Wheels are off. I'm getting ready to actually take off the calipers from the car, because I do want to get those powder coated, because honestly guys, the Evo's going to be down for a while, especially since I don't have I want to get the turbo, the hot parts kit and all that set up as well, and then once I have the transmission and all that, then the Evo will be ready, but that's not going to be for a while. So you guys, this is going to be a long build series. So we have all the rims off and everything, those are brakes, and I'll go ahead and over here and show you guys some stuff. I do get questions sometimes about exactly what rims and tires these are. So they are Federal 595 RSRRs, you can see right there. So yeah, and then they're the Ambit RE18s. We have the intercooler piping right over there. There's the turbo, you guys can see right there. There is some damage on it, it looks like. I don't really know. I don't know too much about exactly the turbo 100%. There's the wastegate on it, exhaust manifold, fan, diverter valve. Like I said, I'm getting ready to try to take the calipers off, and then maybe the axles today in the front, so that we can move on to dropping the transmission. I plan on getting an already built Shep transmission, so just ordering straight from Shep, either most likely the stage 1, as that's the cheapest one that I can afford, obviously, even though it's not very cheap at all. And I still have to get the turbo, I have to get a half radiator, new intercooler piping. So there's a lot of stuff and money that needs to be put into the Evo, which is why this build series is going to be so long. But once the car is done, guys, I'm sure it's going to be well worth it. Definitely going to be a 500 to 600 wheel horsepower car. So I have to upgrade the fuel system and build my head as well. But first, I just want to get the car running. The fuel system can wait. I'm fine with not making a ton of power. I just want the car to be able to run. I want to be able to drive the car. So enough talking. Let's just get into working on the car, guys. Alright guys, so that was the first. Calipers off. Boom. Panamera is gonna get nice and clean. Shout out to Farha from Emerald Detail, hooking it up again. If you guys need any detail service or anything like that, and you guys are local to the SoCal, like San Diego area, hit them up. Take care of you guys. Alright guys, so this is what the drain plug looks like on the Evo. The magnetic drain plug, those are all the metal in there. You can see in the fluid, it looks metallic. You can see all of that right there. So everything is actually undone from pretty much the top of the transmission that needs to be taken off so that we can drop it. You guys already saw all this is taken out. So the next thing that I have to do is actually, we've already taken off the axle nut, so you can see that moves a little bit. So it's actually getting the axle out. You have to loosen up this bolt that connects the control arm with the ball joint, and then these two as well, so that you can move it a little bit more. And then the next thing we have to do is pretty much pry this ball joint, or the control arm, off of the ball joint. So it's kind of hard to see because it's so bright out here, but you need to pry this down, and then this should pop out, and that should allow us to push the axle all the way out. It's pretty much the axles are the last things that we have to take off of the car, and then we can actually start dropping the transmission. I do want to film that part for you guys. I know I didn't film any of the extra stuff, taking off all the exhaust manifold, all that other stuff. Yeah, so that'll be pretty much it for this video, guys. We'll actually make a new video for when we do drop the tranny. I know this video is a little all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed it for the most part, and stay tuned for more on Primus Auto Works.